Girls of YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another NBA 2K21 My Career video where we are in Boston for the legendary matchup between the Lakers and the Celtics. So you saw us last game. We were in Brooklyn, my hometown of New York State, New York City. We came in there, dropped a triple-double, and left. Hell of a game. Now we in Boston. Let's see how we do. Everybody 100%. This should be a great game. Let's get it. On a 20-game win streak, no less as well. Streak on the line. Let's see how things go. As we guard Tatum.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Tatum.
What's up, JT?
Outside Walker. Well, like so many other
Ooh, ooh.
Davis has said he prefers to play the 4 and not the 5. So, Bill, if you were coaching this team, how would you deploy AP?
Well, first I would remind him that I was the coach and he's going to play where I want him to play. I think against certain teams he can be the 4. If you're playing a team that uses the center, like a D, maybe that's where you want to put the McGee Howard types. But this team's destiny is with him at the 5. They're smaller, they're faster. LeBron is the natural 4, and they're just better off. So I would trust the coach over Anthony Davis on when he should play.
Now, let's face it, their best offense is with AD at the 5.
Yeah, and LeBron is a 4. He's 6'9", 280. So if AD's at the 4, then all of a sudden LeBron's at the 3, and that, you can get too big and clumsy. So I think their destiny is with him at the 5.
Now here's Paul. In his last outing, 8.4.
Damn.
Outside Walker. Thompson, a screen on Paul.
Thank God they put Schroeder back in the starting 5. I forgot to take Town Horton Tucker out of last game. That man had me pissed in that whole game, bro. That man was shooting horrendous.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to James. The three-pointer.
Man, we're coming out just like we did last game, just shooting horrific.
So far in this game. Outside Walker. I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball. Over to the wing.
Right there.
Goes up.
Right there. There you go.
That one's good. On the assist by Junior. A wonderful job moving the rock. Junior's willingness to work it to his open teammates is fantastic. Pass to Thompson. Now Walker. He's guarded by Paul. No good off the glass. Something's off.
I like the Walker-Chris Paul matchup. I think they're pretty much the same size. I think Chris Paul could guard Kimba, so it works out. Got the recovery. Oh, and that was a rebound too. Perfect.
The Celtics have gone only 1 of 5 so far. And the Celtics call time here.
Guess Brad Stevens didn't like what was going on. So far, 2 points, a board, and it's 2 points, 2 boards, and an assist. I'm here for all of it, so we good.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And built so much young talent in the league. Who's the guy you look at and say, people are not talking about this kid enough?
I like the 2 guys on Memphis, Jaren Jackson, John Moran. I think people got a tiny taste of it when they were playing in that bubble elimination game against Portland. But, Memphis was not on the radar for a lot of people.
I got it.
For a lot of obvious reasons. But the combo of those 2.
Oh, got it.
And everything
Yes. Good stuff.
that maybe people realize. And then the only other person I would say is DeAndre Ayton. I thought when he came back after he got suspended, I thought he actually looked really good. Not good enough to make me say they shouldn't have taken him over Luka Doncic, but I thought he looked good. I think he has a chance to be a really good player.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved. James against Brown.
Oh. Behind you if you need it.
Passes to Junior. Let's go with a 3.
Oh, splash.
That time from James. Junior's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Boston trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him. Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
I got it.
Here are the Lakers now. been 10 straight unanswered.
10-0? We're on 10-0 run right now?
Thompson against Davis. Back to James. 5 to shoot. Schroeder against Smart. They grab their own miss. And Davis slams it home.
When Anthony Davis is aggressive going to the offensive glass, it gives this team another dimension.
They need another timeout.
All right, so Brad Stevens, some people feel he pretty much has a lifetime deal in Boston. Bill, would you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, they're always signing him to 5 or 6 year extensions.
Oh, LeBron, I see you with the eyes. Hands are active?
Celtic fans were always worried he was going to get lured back to college, whether it was Duke, Indiana, wherever. And I think the Celtics are probably worried about it too. So they just keep signing him for half a decade at a time. And they should. He's one of the 4 best coaches in the league. And
I don't know what that was.
really respects
I don't know what that was.
of this team, all the generations, the 17 titles and all that. He's just been an awesome coach.
No question about that. Now here's Thompson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Thompson, a screen on Paul.
The struggle is real.
7th board of the game. Oh, I thought Chris Paul keep going. See, that's why I said Chris Paul could guard Kimba. I think it's a good match. I think they're pretty much the same size.
Jacks up a 3. Here's Junior.
Who's stopping me on the glass, bro? Nobody.
Gotta love the hustle from Junior. When he works,
We actually doing well. They are doing piss poor. They only got 3 points. It pretty much. I had my hand on it, but of course, my foot was out of bounds. They're doing piss poor. They got 3 minutes. It's only been half the quarter's pretty much gone already. Either we playing immaculate defense or they just not playing. God, I knew that was coming. That's why.
Brown taking on all challenges. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing. Deflects the pass.
Well, that's to be expected. That's Marcus Smart.
The finish. And
Okay. They're coming back.
What focus? I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Good pass to Schroeder. Good pass to Schroeder.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards. Austin shooting.
Of course, I got 8 boards.
On the field in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson.
Oh, D Rose has entered the game. Didn't notice that.
Tatum against Junior from behind the arc. Tatum can't hit. They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
I alone have more boards than them as a team. That tells you a lot.
Last season, the first play-in tournament for the 8th seed. All right, Bill, that was something you suggested way back in 2007. You were ahead of it. Clairvoyant.
Yeah, I was pretty passionate about it too. I thought it was a way to spruce up the last 20, 25 games of the season where you have more injuries down.
Give me that.
Teams kind of jockeying for draft position, stuff like that. And every year there's always 1 or 2 teams that kind of find themselves for whatever.
Step back.
As we're heading
That would have been nice.
in last season it was New Orleans right before the pandemic. All of a sudden we're turning into something. And a play-in tournament, you know, it rewards people who are peaking at the right times. And I think it's a good idea.
Now here's Smart. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Ball the steal.
Oh, CP. Hands active.
James up top.
And one licking. What are we talking about?
The free throw. And some changes here for the Lakers. Harrell comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Caruso in for Paul.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Oh, who the hell is that? Patterson? That's a weird.
His
Oh,
last outing, 10 points for him. He drops it from range.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Los Angeles.
okay, Mr. Nesmith, Nesmith.
James passes to Schroeder. Back to James. Here's Caruso. The shot
Oh,
is good.
Caruso.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Pass to Williams. Back to Rose. To the middle. Tatum. Shot is good.
Damn.
Nice touch from the interior. Tatum, so solid now at finding ways to score the ball. Looking a little Durant-ish.
No, it's too much room, right?
Outside. The three is up.
You're lucky.
The rebound by Nesmith.
Just letting you know, that's too much room.
Probably thought he was going to bury that one.
I did. I always do when they give me so much room.
No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here are the Lakers with the ball. 11-point game. And Bill, LeBron's been to so many finals now. Do you think his finals win?
Let's go, Harold.
Plus or a minus to his legacy?
Well, Brian, I'm writing a book
Or Harold.
called The Legacy of the Legacy of the Legacy of LeBron James' Legacy. And I think it's going to be a detriment. Because for this reason, Michael Jordan went to 6 finals and he was 6-0. So if you can't pull off that or anything close, anytime you're compared to Jordan, that's going to be thrown at you. And he just does that the same record or even close. So yeah, it'll be a minus.
I got a great title for your book.
What is it?
The Legacy. Here's Nesmith. Checking his
Good
numbers.
day.
He's put up a little over 9 points a game. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Here's Junior on the money.
Wanted to go in, but I'll take the shot.
Junior's got 9.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Tatum inside.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
To the left wing. 4-3.
Come on, Caruso.
Misses. Well, the Celtics shooting only 26% of the first.
Got out of here, boy.
It's tough to get past Junior when he's locked in.
Oh, Kuzma, I see you.
Might have to challenge
Don't shoot that.
someone else defensively.
Coming around.
Pass to Junior.
Pull up.
Off the left rim and out.
Pull up not strong.
Wide open shot.
I don't do it as much. That's slow ass shot. Give me that.
Good that time either. The Lakers shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. 13 feet
Oh,
out.
shooter. You wildin'.
Both sides attacking.
Be different if he had the space to get in there, but
Patterson. Now
you
Tatum.
didn't even get that.
Williams with the screen.
That screen meant nothing.
Another miss there.
He's kind of lost his way this period.
Come on, I'm locking Tatum the hell up, bro.
From deep.
What a pass. Damn it.
They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, it was relentless play and full bench of support in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it. The majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
13th board in the first quarter.
Denied by Tatum.
I'm not no damn block. What the hell was that? You call that a block? That looked... Nah, get out of here with that. That looked crazy.
Junior against Tatum.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
Seconds left to play.
Oh. Floater.
Caruso's got 5 now.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Looking to end this cold spell.
That should have been a block. Get out of here.
He's been aggressive.
That should have been a block.
But it's resulted in only 2 buckets off of 9 attempts.
the junior. There's the triple.
Banger.
Whoa! He just got it off in time. That was close. Key ball right there.
My 12-point double-double in the first quarter. It's a good look. All right, we up, what was that, 18? We up 18 after the first quarter, taking a rest in the beginning of the second. Should be nothing but domination. And it continues. We're at 23 as I get up off the bench.
Beat up on them, don't let them breathe. All right?
You got it, coach.
You got it, coach. I will not let them breathe.
Getting ready for the Lakers. Gasol's checked in for Anthony Davis. Junior comes in for Kuzma. James is checked in for Caruso. And it's Schroeder in for Paul. And Bill, growing up a Celtics fan, you witnessed teams with great leadership. Who are some of the best leaders in the game today, you think?
Well, it's different now because you have guys bouncing around and they're only on the same team for a couple of years, so it's almost like they're temporary.
I see you, bro.
I think when I was growing up, guys were on the same. Magic was on the Lakers, from 1980 to 1991. He was the unequivocal leader, and other guys passed in and out of his universe. And now we don't see that as much. But I think you're just talking about somebody who's obviously a good leader in the right situation. Chris Paul, what he did in OKC last year with a young team that had kind of thrown in the towel with that Paul George trade. And it just seemed like, all right, well, they're going to try to trade him all year.
Wow.
They're not going to be good. And he kind of willed that team to be really good. They came really close to beating Houston in the playoffs. And so I think he's a good example of that.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Marc Gasol. Junior is out there with Jay Crowder.
Let's go, Tatum. Let's go, Tatum. Show me something. Show me something, young blood. Show me something, young blood.
Gasol, a screen on Smart. Here's James. Shot from the low.
Too easy.
Good. James has got 9.
Too easy for the King.
Just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Pass to Thompson. Tatum with it.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Oh, come on, bro. You could get see. Come on, bro. You wasted mad time. You could have got around him.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Now Rose. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. Tatum. Here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Junior finds James.
Oh. Stop playing with the King, bro.
And whether it's Harden, Doncic.
LeBron got 13, man. LeBron always my second back. I'm always second in command.
Messing around with their shots in high school or their 1 year in college. By the time they get in, it's just comfortable to them. It makes no sense to older guys like us, because if you took this shot in the late 80s, you'd be like, what is that guy doing? And now it just seems like this natural way to shoot threes. I don't fully understand it.
Older guys like you.
Yeah, well, I tried to lump you in. I didn't want to
Wow.
myself.
All right.
Sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, with the pandemic, player workouts going into the draft were restricted. Instead, a lot of video chat interviews and even IQ tests. Players completing timed exercises, testing their memory and skills. Whether or not you believe the game is 90% mental, it's obviously an important component.
Truly is. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. So
All right. Okay. Jay Crowder back in Boston, wearing a Lakers uniform. That's crazy. And you just missed both.
And the Celtics shooting 35% in the second so far. to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Tatum.
Oh, you shot it.
Shot clock at 6.
Was not expecting you to.
Junior.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Schroeder passes to Junior.
I wasn't expecting you to slow down either.
From 20 feet.
Ah.
Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Tipped.
Jay Crowder didn't give
Okay,
up
Crowder.
on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
As I should.
1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second.
We are destroying this team. My Lord.
Pass to Tatum. The 3. Tatum with another miss.
Come on, Tatum.
At some point when you recognize someone
Come on, Tatum.
out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
You looking like a rookie, bro. You've been here for what, 3-4 years now?
Crowder outside. And here's Junior
Cash.
outside. This is good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
I lead the league in 4 different categories. You need to know how to score against me. And you need to know how to stop me, too. Can't do neither, then it's going to be bad for you.
Patterson, good. Patterson's got his first basket.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy.
Definitely shooting better than we did last game. Shot like, at this point, we were shooting like 33%. Now we have to shoot 51, and we're up 26.
I love this game. I love
Give me another one.
my insight.
Yes, I can. I can give you another one back to back.
They're playing, and it's great to be here.
Man, you see why Bill has such a passionate fan base of his own. He's a genuine guy.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. Bill Simmons is going to tell you like it is. He's going to tell you right from the heart what he's thinking.
Tries again. Oh, Junior with a block.
What's that, block number 2? Yes, it is.
Crowder outside.
Assist number 4? No, it's not. That's rebound number 19. And my 24th point.
It's so tough to keep up with Junior offensively, mainly because of his advanced feel for the game.
Another 20 plus point first half back to back. Might be another 40 piece.
Thompson outside. Rose outside. Just 5 on the clock. Left side Tatum. Takes the 3.
Had to go around. Whole bunch of things.
Tatum's got 9 points in the quarter.
Tremendous vision D-Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
Tatum with a steal. With 1 on the clock. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Okay, 24 points, 19 boards, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Shooting as only I can shoot. We doing big things out here, man. We are up 28.
Remember the double-double through 2 quarters. I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night. They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load.
Picture this. I only had 20 boards altogether last game. I have 19 boards in just one half.
Brown and Tatum in it forward, and it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
I'm not going to get a lot of rebounds against that Nets team. They have too many tall defenders. They have too many tall guys. Their wingspan is ridiculous. I see Schroeder. He should be able to get past Kimba, which he had. She did, but he couldn't get what he needed. AD getting a foul. Tristan Thompson with his 4th. That's your only big body, so you better tell him something. Also tell him y'all down 30. Y'all down trio. Y'all down trio. Okay, JT.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal, and we have to give him props.
AD all the way. Oh, I thought AD be able to muscle in there.
So single-handedly.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Tatum.
Ooh! Ooh, I thought I had it.
The one-hand dunk just looks so
All right.
fluid.
I really thought I had it right there. That sucks.
He's powering it home like that. Back to Paul.
Pass to James. Off target from three-point range. The Celtics have gone just
What we doing?
3 in the second half.
What we doing? Yeah. 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 Get real close.
Smart from outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so
CP,
far.
pull up. God damn.
No good by the Lakers. And the Celtics shooting a low 28% so far in this one.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, LeBron for my 4th assist. That's guaranteed. I keep telling y'all.
This goes to Junior. Junior's got 4 assists now tonight.
Throughout the evening, he's got to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Tatum passes to Smart. Three-pointer.
Like, you better make one.
Three-point land. Smart has got his second basket of the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost. Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
James passes to Junior.
Crap, I thought I dunked that. Damn, you tight. Let me get that ball right back.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend. Love to see that kind of action. It just makes things happen.
The Lakers
Doesn't really put a dent in the score, you know. Still up 20 plus. Why'd you give it an AD right there? Oh, Schroeder!
Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up. Well, you look at the impact Anthony Davis has on this team. Everyone's job gets so much easier when he's on the court. He helps the team in every facet of the game. Not in rhythm. He had the 2
Man, Marcus, you better get out the way.
There's a glimpse of Junior's remarkable athleticism. His ability to finish is special.
No, it's a glimpse of my ungodly athleticism. Boy, you lost your mind. Give me that.
Every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal, and we have to give him props.
Schroeder! Let's go.
Single-handedly, and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work. The reason why they stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
6 to shoot. Walker.
I gotta trust Chris Paul. He got that.
That's a high percentage shot for him.
Kuzma outside. Back to Paul. Puts one up from 19.
Oh, I gotta trust Chris Paul.
For the Lakers.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been.
Let's go. Good stuff, yo.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough.
I thought he'd shoot that. No, he pulls up. Tatum pulls up a lot.
Really struggling to stop this run. All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Here's Schroeder. Boston with a rebound.
I was hoping you'd go the way I gave you the screen, and that would have made it probably a little easier for you. But you went the opposite way. The way of which the defender could stop you. Damn!
Brown's got 8 points.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late and contested.
No, I wasn't late. I was just couldn't stop him.
12 points for him. And the
Damn!
Not to be. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Walker for 3.
Oh.
Connects from downtown. Walker's got his second bucket.
And this is Walker's mindset in game in a nutshell. An aggressive scorer who wastes no time firing away.
Here's Paul. And it's off the back good. Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Junior against Tatum. There's a screen.
Boy, that spin ain't do nothing.
With the drive. Oh, a clear
So lucky. Oh, he did. Oh, man. But I had the block right there, too. Damn. It's all good.
He said you crossed that bridge in your senior year. Do you feel that way?
100% VA. You know, for me on my path and my journey as a basketball player, I so wanted to fit in and be one of the guys. And what I learned, sometimes you're meant
What's up,
to
C?
in my
P.
senior year, I
3.
finally got that message. And my
Good
game
grief.
took off to a whole
Chris
other
Paul,
level.
stop playing with him,
I
bro.
became comfortable with the idea of standing out. Not everybody's meant to follow. Certain people are meant to lead. And that's when it clicked for me.
And the foul on Anthony Davis.
Come on, AD. That was too easy, too obvious, bro.
Players now going straight from high school to the G League and overseas. Grant, you think it's finally time to end the one-and-done system?
VA, it is time. You know, back in
I was about to hit Chris
2005,
Paul.
when they
I'm about to hit him now.
incorporated the one-and-done system, NBA teams didn't have the infrastructure to deal with younger players entering the league. A lot has changed, of course, since then. Now teams have players.
Good stuff, Caruso. Good stuff, Caruso.
The NBA. So the time is ready. I love the option of the G League, but I think opening up the doors and eliminating the one and done needs to happen for the NBA.
Rose is checked in for Walker, and the Lakers also making a switch. Bielitsa's checked in. Paul with a steal.
You gave Tatum a screen, and he went nowhere. I like how that worked out for y'all. Like, you gave him a screen, and he went nowhere.
14 feet away, and that one comes up a bit short.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Can't get any bigger than being up by pretty much almost 40.
His lead. He's guarded by Paul. There's Tatum with the three. Hits the three-pointer. Tatum's got 22.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him. First in this.
I ain't mad.
Pass to Caruso.
Nothing to be mad at.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a critical call. Like that.
And this kind of selflessness.
Well, we only got 5 turnovers to their 6.
Positioning to draw the charge.
And here is Williams. Pass to Lee. Outside Tatum for three. He's off on that one. Now the Lakers take it the other way. To the wing, right side. Bielitsa finds Paul. Over Rose. The Lakers with another miss. Well, the Celtics shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Neesmith. Now, here's Williams. Rose outside. Can't get the bucket.
All right, we out. We out.
Steve is trying to create. You know, if you get the ball to the right guy.
Shoot that. That'd been a nice assist.
That's just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5.
Tatum likes to pull up a lot, I see.
Leading the team in rebounds. Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions.
That's not who I want to give it to.
Can do to help them in that area.
Oh, stolen by Junior. Bielitsa drives in.
They ain't know. They ain't know.
Good for 3.
Let's go.
Junior's got 29.
The defense must adjust now. Junior proving how effective he can.
I only got 5 points in this whole quarter.
Out to the right wing. There's Tatum with the 3. He buries it.
Damn, I wasn't. Well,
Still behind, but not because of his effort.
I don't know if I just didn't care right there or. Hey, it is what it is.
Bielitsa outside. Back to Paul. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. And he was fouled well.
CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Thompson comes in for Williams, and Patterson is subbed in for Lee. Rose outside. Shoots over Paul. Rose can't connect. Los Angeles has got 4 of 8 attempts to Paul.
Why are you leaving me open? Why are you doing that?
And that one's good. Junior.
Why are you doing that?
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it.
Oh, I would have had the. Oh, I'm so tired. I didn't get the block right there.
Bielitsa drives in. It's good.
Okay, I didn't think he'd make that.
Bielitsa's got his second basket on the night.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
There's Neesmith with the 3. And it's Harrell with a rebound. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Junior is double.
Got him. Had to make sure I had a good angle to pass it.
Paul's got 9 points now in the second half.
I just love the ball move.
Had to make sure I had a good position to pass that.
44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. And here's Junior.
Turn around. Oh,
Shot no good.
that J would have been sexy if I made it.
Exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Neesmith. Tatum inside. He's against Bielitsa. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Knocked loose. Paul with a steal. 5-on-3 break. Fires from deep.
Ah.
Good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here.
Ain't no pretty much. We're up 38. There's no pretty much. 31 points with 28 boards, 6 assists. Still, I think still 2 blocks. And a steal to go with it. Everything is just coming up ours. Hit the bench for the beginning of the fourth quarter. Come back on the court. We are still dominating.
Well-known player coming into the NBA off a great college career. But for younger players who are still developing, what do you think the best quality to have as they come into the league?
I don't believe it's just one thing. I think it's a number of things necessary for success for young players. I think you have to have a great skill level. I think you have
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Thought I caught him lovely. I did catch you sleeping, though.
The team can ultimately have great success.
Helps to play a little defense, too.
Oh, yeah, that helps.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Alex Caruso. Junior is out there with Marcus Sol. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. Oh, Junior.
Get that out of here. That block number 3? Yeah, it is.
And Smitty, managing players' minutes has become the standard approach.
Y'all both need to get up.
You can go too far with
Come on, man.
And I think the question is a simple, why are you doing it? When everybody's on the same page, understanding the why, and at the end of the season you have that total chemistry and trust, it works. But if you don't have that, sometimes it doesn't work at all.
There's Tatum.
Stop playing me, Tatum.
Here's Thompson. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Pass to Caruso. Second chance effort. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block.
Okay.
That's his forte.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a lot of bodies for one person.
Now here's Tatum. Clock at 6. Over Junior. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming...
Crap, I pressed the wrong button.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give
Good, man.
teammate.
Tatum shot is good.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Here's Caruso. And Smitty, when Jerry West was GM of the Lakers, he once said his dream lineup was 5, 6, 9 guys. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. Especially if they're all Magic Johnson, definitely. In a way, that's a prediction of small ball, but VA, I would like to change it to basketball players at that size with a high basketball IQ and versatility to play the guard position, because that's all it is. We call it small ball, but we have a lot of guys that are 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", and 7-footers are basically playing small ball.
Nails it from 3. Rose has got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second...
That was his first points of the game?
Long ball to try to keep up.
Bro, if he never made that,
To Caruso.
so he literally would have went the whole game without a bucket. And that would have been criminal.
Again, unable to change momentum here.
That would have been criminal.
Here's Rose. Outside Tatum. Ball stolen. Now the Lakers moving it up.
Right there.
Pull up jumper.
You.
Tucker can't hit.
So we couldn't trade him?
With the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than
Has values that bad?
Defensively, you have to tighten up
Jesus,
on
bro.
them or suffer the consequences.
This man misses
Junior.
pretty much anything it puts up. Wow.
Now here's Walker. Not a lot of room. And when it comes to proposals to shorten the season,
Oh, man.
Their health, their plan, and their careers will be longer. Depending on which lens you look at, the negative will be financial. Maybe the players won't make as much money. Maybe the fans won't get a chance to see as many games. And maybe the owners don't make as much because you have less games. So it's the way you look at it. But I think positive is definitely will be a better product on the floor.
pass to Langford. Now Williams. Now Walker. No good. A bit long that time.
Watch out, I'm trying to get for. Oh, Kemba, please. Kemba, please.
From the elbow.
Ah.
Down Boston. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Walker. Beyond the arc.
That was a block.
No good that time. Ooh, good D by Junior.
Of course it was.
Safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, VA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
There we go, my 40th point.
Nice to see Junior rise above the rim. I hope you didn't underestimate his athletic ability.
Oh, they underestimated me quite possibly.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. The Celtics make it.
Another 40-point game, back-to-back 40-point games. I think this is my 23rd or 24th 40-point game of my career.
Junior's got 43 points.
Leaving nothing to chance. This
I don't know how many threes that is, but
Messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here are the Lakers now. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. fourth quarter.
You gonna call that ball defense? Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Pass to Lee. Thompson outside. Can they get it? And the slam
Come
dunk by
on.
Thompson.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Junior outside. Jacks up a three. And it's Lee with the rebound.
I don't know how many threes that is for me.
So we see the Lakers taking the
But we about to find out.
This one wasn't even close.
Of course, it was a complete blowout. 43 points, 32 boards, 6 assists, 1 steal, and 3 blocks. .7? .8. There we go. I like that. Actually, should be close to my 15th badge upgrade, which would be great. Still got a long ways to go for the shooting. But that's 21 games in a row as we continue rolling. JT with 30 points, but he had to work from the 30. When he had 10 of 36 from the field, 5 of 16 from 3. Horrible. Jaylen Brown with 13 points and 8 boards, shot 6 of 15. Kimba with 10 points, shot 3 of 17, 3 of 13 from the field. CP3 held him down. That's what I wanted to do. And Tristan Thompson with 8 points and 14 boards. You already know my stats. Had 2 turnovers. Shot 18 of 33 from the field, 7 of 12 from 3. I shot 7 threes. LeBron 15, 5 and 5. CP with 13. Shot 5 of 14 though. He didn't shoot well. Schroeder with 12 points. 4 of 9 from the field. 3 of 3 from the 3-point line. Caruso with 10 points off the bench. Anthony Davis only played 16 minutes. But he had 7 points and 9 boards. It is what it is. I can't get mad at Anthony Davis no more. He gonna do what he want to do. We shot 45% from the field, not bad. 44% from 3, not bad. Shot 8% from the free throw line, not bad. Had 14 fast breaks to their 4, not bad. Had 21 second chance points to their 4. I had most of those. Let's see, I rebounded them. They had more blocks, we had more steals, they had more turnovers. And our biggest lead was 38 points. We didn't get to that 40, but it is what it is. All right, let's see who's coming up. We might again. We probably gonna have a conversation with Big Boy Zion and the Pelicans. Possibly Philly. Possibly. If Philly isn't a good team, then there's no point to really face them. But we're definitely gonna have hopefully we can have a conversation with the. No, we can't. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Giannis is on the Knicks now. I forget. My fault. We can't have a conversation with them. But we definitely have a conversation with them Clippers. Clippers are looking good. And then after that is All-Star Weekend. You already know what it is. But until then, 38-5. Let's continue moving. Let's get it.